Hi, friends. Today's Tuesday, September 23rd, and I want to talk a little bit about routine. So, a big thing for me was always been routine. Honestly, it's been out of whack since I moved out in May. And before that, I really had it down. I was going to the gym almost every morning, working out at the same time every day, doing my weekly resets, even going to bed at 9 p.m. every night. And I really loved it. And this week, I'm trying to ease myself back into those habits, not in a strict rules kind of way, but I know this makes me feel good. And when I have routine, I just feel more grounded. And everything simple like grocery shopping, meal planning, writing out my workouts for the week gave me that sense of structure. And that's where my planner comes in. I've been out of my planning routine a little bit, but instead of beating myself up about it, I want to just try to get back on track when I can. So let me show you what that looks like right now. So let's go ahead and open the planner. And yeah, the cover pages stayed the same because I haven't really updated my planner too much. I just added this little, I got it from like a gardening book that I found at a thrift store and I thought it was really cute. And yeah, here is my sticky notes section where I brain dump my work to-dos. And lately it's been full of the thesis tasks that I need to do and job search reminders. So yeah, since I've been kind of absent for a while and not really in my routine and taking a little bit of a break from work, it's really nice to come back here and see what I have to get done and just like reminders to come back to. So yeah, this makes me feel like, okay, this is exactly where I left off for the month. So yeah, I think it's really helpful to have this kind of reminder in the front page. And yeah, I like to mark whenever I do look at my planner. So yeah, today is the 23rd, and I'll just mark whenever I'm using my planner. So yeah, it hasn't been too bad this month, but normally I've just like kind of quickly taken a look and see if I'm missing anything important. So yeah, I think I've been pretty good this month, but it has been still pretty chaotic for me. And yeah, this is for September, my emails that I need to get back to, my research tasks that I also need to work on. And yeah, this month I didn't really decorate my monthly spread. Honestly, because this month has been so chaotic, I kind of left a lot of things open and there honestly weren't too many events. So I'm keeping it pretty plain for the monthly spread. Oops. And yeah, personal things, just reminders that I have like doctor, dentist appointments that I need to make. And then yeah, my goals for the month. And it's really nice when you set these goals because normally I make quarterly goals. So this has been really new for me and it's like, okay, it really motivates me honestly because, for my thesis, I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to get this done for my chapter 2 or chapter 3. And I can see I'm trying to make those as realistic as possible. And yeah, for this month, I don't know if I'll be able to get all these things done. Especially for chapter 2, I'm setting pretty big goals for that one. But it is nice to just see for everything else, they are pretty reasonable. So yeah, I think I feel pretty motivated when I write these goals. And yeah, I need to still fill out my wins for the month. That's super important. And yeah, for my weekly spreads, I definitely want to fill in for this week. Even though it's Tuesday, I'm like, didn't have time over the weekend to fill this out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So yeah, those are my events that I have for the week. And then I definitely want to fill out all the different things. So like, yeah, for today, I definitely want to write down some tasks and for the rest of the week too. I think that's pretty good for the week. And yeah, for the rest of this, I actually like to keep these open so that any tasks that I don't finish, I can also fill out for the rest of the week. And either Saturday or Sunday, I like to take that day off, just so I can have like a weekly reset day, and also just taking a break from work is definitely something I need at least once a week. Now we can decorate a little bit. This sticker sheet is so cute. It's like food themed, so I'm definitely going to use this one. So I think that looks pretty good for the weekly spread. And then I wanted to update you guys on the other sections. So yeah, this is like my research notes section, and also I like to keep this page open whenever I'm distracted. When I'm working, I can, like, if I want to do something else, I typically write down what I want to do, so that later I can return to it. But yeah, here typically I have just like whenever I'm working, it's really nice to have these notes of where I left off, and where I can continue when I do work next time. So yeah, it's very messy, not very organized really, but it does help me, you know, see the mess, and I'm really the only one who can understand and read it. And then, yeah, so before I forgot what section this was, but I decided to go back into time tracking. Here, I actually am starting to like it. I know I keep going back and forth on time blocking and stuff, but I actually do like this structure of it. I used to do this on like Google Calendar, and now I just like write down all my times here, and very like, I'm like, oh yeah, this is when I'm gonna wake up. I'm going to spend, like, I think, yeah, I have like deep work right here, and that I'll only do for like an hour or two. And these are like the tasks that I work on during that time. And yeah, trying to keep it very light and not too structured. And this has really been helping me because, yeah, normally I'm like, okay, from this, every 30 minutes kind of time blocking, which I just felt like it was so restricting. And now this, I think it helps me structure my day, and I don't have to do this every day. It's only when I'm like, okay, I need to just have a plan for the day. So this has been a really nice addition. And yeah, I think before I had like a journaling section, and I've been experimenting with bringing back journaling into my routine, and I realize I need some more space for that. So yeah, this is actually, I think you saw in the last video, I was using this planner, and yeah, mostly for journaling and stuff. So here it's like I have a lot more space to just write about anything, like personal stuff. And yeah, it's been really nice to just have like, now kind of trying to separate, like, this is my personal life and this is like my work journal kind of thing, planner. And yeah, this month I have been really behind on my one line a day and gratitude, but I definitely want to keep at this. And even, I feel like there's a lot of pressure with planners to always fill out every day, but everyone's going through different times of life, and things are always going to be changing. So I'm definitely going to try to keep, filling this out every day. But even if I miss a few days, I think that's okay too. Like writing down something smaller, looking back at your calendar later and filling it out is okay too. And yeah, since this one has been a little off too, but I've actually been more active than usual, like walking more, trying more workout classes. So yeah, even if it doesn't show up so much, I'm definitely going to start this again next month because I definitely want to keep up these healthy habits. And yeah, normally I have it's like a sticky note with my workouts for the month. Yeah, normally I put them on here. So I'll like write down for the whole month, like different workouts that I do. And yeah, definitely going to start that next month too, because I've been behind. But I've been actually okay with the weekly reset. And this kind of helps a lot where, yeah, I think I talked about this in the last video of every week I try to do this, or 2 weeks, and just getting ahead for the week really helps, get my life together basically. And yeah, I also still have this dopamine menu in the back here. So yeah, some changes, but overall I'm really happy with this planner and I definitely want to continue. And yeah, next month will be a lot more planning videos. It's just this month I've been moving and just a lot has been going on this month. So yeah, that's what's been new for September. And yeah, this month I've just been trying to focus on getting back into routine, and honestly that helps me a lot. And yeah, I wanted to show again the time blocking section because I think this is actually what's been helping me a lot, is like the day before or the morning of, I like to just write down like, yeah, this is like all the times in the day. And then in the morning, I like to have a very slow morning, watch breakfast with like YouTube and journal and plan my day. And then having like a set plan for the day of like, okay, like here, this is when I'm going to work. This is when I'm going to go for a walk and have lunch. And then I'm going to do like another work block in the afternoon. Yeah, this, I think it just helps me prepare for the day, because sometimes I'm like, how much time do I have? And, sometimes I want to go to a workout in the afternoon, or like trying to figure out when's the best time for me to work out. When am I the most productive and have the most energy? And so making like kind of a record of that has been really helpful. And yeah, trying to figure out when is the best time for me in terms of my energy throughout the day. So yeah, that has been honestly a game changer for me. And I've always come back to this. And sometimes I do like time blocking, sometimes I don't. And when I don't, it's normally when I have my routine down and I'm like, why am I writing this down all the time? I already know what my routine is. So I think this really does help me get back into routine to figure out like the structure of the day. So yeah, this has been really helpful for me for sure. So yeah, that's where I'm at with routines right now, taking these small steps back into it. And yeah, honestly, I hope this is helpful for you. And if you also have any suggestions on or how you're using your pocket planner, even though it's a small planner, I would love to hear that in the comments. So let me know how you organize your planner and how you kind of get back into routines. And yeah, for me, it really does help to just write these things down. It's so simple to do. And I love this size because I can carry it around with me everywhere instead of using my phone. Yeah, trying to avoid doom scrolling and reaching for this instead of my phone. Because yeah, I feel like it's almost the same size and I can take it wherever. So yeah, that's been really helpful for me. So hope you enjoyed this planning routine, and I'll definitely do these at least every month, just to keep track of how I've been changing my planner and what I want to implement into it, and finding ways. Honestly, the goal is finding ways to use this instead of like my phone and screens. And that's been kind of the goal from this planning journey is trying to find ways to get off my phone and going back into creativity. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now.